The average American driver pulls into a gas station every 9 days. The average Japanese driver every 14 days. Think about that for a second. Same roads, same physics, same gasoline, dramatically different results. And the gap has absolutely nothing to do with buying an expensive hybrid, putting additives in your tank, or spending a single dollar at a repair shop. It comes down to 7 daily driving habits that most American drivers were never taught. Why? Because nobody in the automotive industry has a financial incentive to teach you. Not the dealerships, not the oil companies, and certainly not the gas stations. Every gallon you don't burn is a gallon they don't sell today. We are exposing all 7 Japanese fuel-saving secrets, starting with a deadweight mistake almost everyone makes, and finishing with a 20-second visual habit that can slash your fuel consumption by up to 30% starting on your very next drive. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button right now. This is where mechanics stop playing nice and start telling you what the industry keeps to itself. Let's jump right in. Let's kick things off with habit number 7, purging the trunk and roof rack. This one is almost embarrassing once you see it, because it's silently costing you money every single day. And you've probably never given it a second thought. Most American cars are treated like rolling storage units. In my years inspecting customer vehicles, I've found golf clubs, heavy tool boxes, winter road salt left over from last year, and baby seats for kids who are now in high school. One guy literally had a spare tire sitting on top of his factory spare tire because he forgot he had one. Here is the simple physics. Every extra 100 pounds you carry in your vehicle increases fuel consumption by 1% to 2% if you're driving 12,000 miles a year with an extra 200 pounds in the trunk, which is conservative. For the average driver, you are burning up to 4% more fuel for no reason at all. The concept of Muda. In Japan, there is a core philosophy called Muda, which translates to waste, specifically the silent, unnoticeable waste that accumulates over time. Dead weight in your trunk is Muda in its purest form, the roof rack drag penalty. And while you're cleaning out the trunk, look up. Leaving an unused roof rack or cargo box on your car year-round creates massive aerodynamic drag. At highway speeds, an empty roof rack increases fuel consumption by 5% to 7%. Taking 5 minutes to unbolt it when you're not hauling cargo eliminates pointless resistance immediately. Next up is a ritual Japanese drivers perform at every single gas stop. Habit number 6, checking tire pressure every fill. Up. In Japan, it is considered basic driving competence to check your tire pressure every time you pump gas. Not once a month, and definitely not waiting until the low pressure warning light pops up on your dash. Here is why this 3-minute habit yields such massive financial returns. Tire that is just 6 psi below recommendation doesn't look flat to the naked eye. It looks completely fine. But that 6 psi drop increases rolling resistance significantly, forcing your engine to burn 3% more fuel per underinflated tire. Multiply that across all 4 tires, and you are literally throwing money out the window. The temperature factor. Did you know that for every 10 degrees Fahrenheit drop in ambient temperature, your tires naturally lose roughly 1 psi? When seasonal shifts hit between September and December, your tires can easily drop 4 to 5 psi without a single puncture or nail. Drivers who check their pressure once a month end up driving chronically underinflated all winter long, complaining about poor fuel economy without realizing cold air deflated their tires. Check your tire pressures at the pump. Air is free, but driving on soft rubber is expensive. Now let's talk about air conditioning. Habit number 5, treating the AC as a timing decision. Not an on-off switch. The single most expensive moment to run your AC is the first 2 minutes after starting a hot car. Picture the scenario. The cabin is a 140 degrees Fahrenheit oven. The engine is cold and working hard to reach operating temperature. You jump in, start the car, and immediately slam the AC to max while sitting at a complete standstill. That combination of cold engine, maximum compressor load, zero vehicle motion, and a superheated cabin creates the largest fuel consumption spike of your entire trip. The Japanese pre-ventilation routine, the 60-second vent before getting in. Crack the windows for 1 minute to let the trapped superheated air escape. The initial drive. Drive for the first 60 seconds with the windows down. Let atmospheric airflow flush out the thermal heat load first. Engage AC. Switch the AC on only after the cabin matches the outside air temperature. The 2-minute pre-arrival shutoff. Turn off the AC compressor to minutes before reaching your destination. The cooling coils remain icy cold, letting you coast on cold air for free while taking the engine load off right before parking. Myth buster. Driving with windows down on the highway above 50 mph creates more aerodynamic drag than running the AC compressor. Use open windows for low speeds and strategic AC for high speeds. Moving on to speed management. Habit number 4. Staying inside. Your engine's efficiency sweet spot. Every internal combustion engine mated to a transmission has an engineering sweet spot, a precise road speed window where engine RPM, transmission gearing, and aerodynamic drag align to consume the least energy possible per mile for the vast majority of passenger vehicles. That sweet spot sits right between 45 and 55 mph, 70 to 90 kilometers per hour. Once you push past 65 or 70 mph, aerodynamic drag doesn't increase linearly, it increases exponentially. Pushing a car from 55 mph to 75 mph requires your engine to push through nearly double the air resistance. The tachometer target. Take a look at your tachometer next time you are cruising smoothly. The absolute target RPM for maximum thermal efficiency is between 1,500 and 2,200 RPM in your highest gear. Staying within this window keeps the engine doing meaningful mechanical work without forcing the ECU to enrich the fuel mixture to protect against high load heat. Whenever safety and traffic permit on secondary roads, cruising near that 50 mph mark saves staggering amounts of fuel over time. Here is a habit that surprises almost everyone. Habit number 3. Accelerating with purpose, not sluggishness. There is a widespread myth in the automotive world that driving efficiently means accelerating as slowly as humanly possible, crawling away from a green light like you're carrying a bowl of soup on your lap. I'm here to tell you that myth is completely wrong, and it's costing you money. Slow acceleration keeps your vehicle trapped in low gears for extended periods. Low gears feature high gear ratios, meaning your engine turns high RPMs relative to your road speed. Higher RPMs for longer durations equals massive fuel waste. The efficient method. The goal is to accelerate firmly and deliberately, keeping your tachometer below 2,500 RPM so your transmission upshifts into its top efficient gears as quickly as possible. Once you reach your cruising speed, you settle into high gear. Drop the RPMs to 1,500 and coast. I once had a customer who accelerated so slowly in his Honda Civic that he spent 20 seconds stuck in second gear at high RPMs thinking he was saving fuel. We corrected his technique to firm, early shifting acceleration, and his fuel economy jumped by 15% on the very next tank of gas. Now for the second most powerful habit on this list. Habit number 2, mastering deceleration via engine braking. Most drivers treat the brake pedal as their primary tool to slow down. The moment they see traffic slowing ahead, they tap the brakes. In modern fuel-injected vehicles, there is a feature called deceleration fuel cutoff, DFCO, when your car is in gear and your foot lifts completely off the gas pedal while rolling. The vehicle's computer completely shuts off the fuel injectors. The kinetic momentum of the spinning wheels keeps the engine turning over. You are literally traveling down the road using 0 gallons of fuel per hour. The double savings bonus: not only are you coasting for free, but engine compression naturally slows the car down, taking friction off your physical brake pads. Drivers who master engine braking easily get 70,000 to 80,000 miles out of a single set of brake pads, compared to reactive drivers who burn through pads every 30,000 miles. You save money on gasoline and eliminate $400 brake replacement bills. Here it is, the ultimate Japanese driving habit that ties everything else together. Habit number 1: 20-second anticipatory driving. Every tip we just covered: engine braking, speed management, smooth acceleration is completely useless if you drive reactively. Most American drivers focus on the bumper of the car directly in front of them, roughly 3 to 5 seconds ahead. Japanese driver education trains motorists to extend their visual horizon 15 to 20 seconds out. At highway speeds, 20 seconds is roughly a quarter mile ahead. In city traffic, it's 2 to 3 blocks down the street. How anticipatory driving works: you see a traffic light a quarter mile ahead turn yellow. Instead of keeping your foot on the gas until the last second, you lift off immediately. You coast on engine braking for 15 seconds at 0 fuel consumption. By the time you reach the intersection, the light cycles back to green. You roll right through without ever coming to a complete stop or wasting fuel re-accelerating from 0 mph. Studies show the fuel consumption gap between a reactive driver and an anticipatory driver in the exact same vehicle on the exact same route is between 20% and 30%. The 20-second drill: before pulling out of your driveway today, say out loud, 20 seconds. Train your eyes to look past the car in front of you and read the entire traffic pattern down the block. Let's recap all 7. Habit 7: clean out the trunk and remove unused roof racks. Habit 6: check tire pressure at every single gas fill up. Habit 5: pre-ventilate your cabin before turning on the AC. Habit 4: cruise in your engines for 555 mph efficiency, sweet spot. Habit 3: accelerate with intent under 2,500 rpm to reach high gears fast. Habit 2: lift off the throttle early to trigger 0 fuel engine braking. Habit 1: practice 20-second anticipatory driving to read the road ahead. None of these habits cost a single dollar. Which one are you going to start practicing tomorrow? Let me know down in the comments. I read every single one. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest, shop-tested automotive secrets. Until next time, drive smart, stay safe, and keep your ride running right.